What is up, guys? In this video, I'm actually gonna take a little bit more time than I used to talking about stuff, but I am gonna get to the meat and potatoes pretty fast. So the whole situation that I'm trying to solve is, here's my original crankset, FSA, and it is BB 86/30 compatible. And I'm trying to go to this crankset, which it's I believe this is PF30, but at any rate, this is 24 millimeters. I believe this is 30 something. So I got these adapters to go into the bottom bracket that will then allow me to use this. So these bottom brackets, or these bottom bracket adapters, are made by FSA, and they're 24 millimeter reducers. So you can kind of see that there. I'll put a link up, and that's essentially how I'm solving my problem. But I did want to take a little time to just kind of discuss how I got here. If you want to go directly to me installing these, I'll put a little clip in the, something in there so you can skip right to it. But I will take some time to explain how I got here. So what you see here, this is a dual-sided power meter crankset. I got it used on eBay. But it was still pretty expensive, but I did get it used on eBay, so it made it somewhat affordable, because these can be extremely expensive. So that's how I did there. But this all started with, guys, as you may see, I did end up cutting this off because this got stripped out. I messed up with it's a long story. I cut it off. All right, I'm never using it again, so it is what it is. So this all started with power meter pedal. I got this power meter pedals because I wanted to use Zwift, and I had a spin bike, so I was using that on Zwift. But then I started riding outside more, and I wanted to still have my data because I started getting accustomed to having power meter feedback. So I got this, and it ended up breaking. This is actually my original one, well, my original body. You might be able to see this little section is stuck out a little bit, and so it broke. I had to get the rebuild kit from Garmin like twice because the cap just flew off of there, and this one ended up getting stripped out, so I couldn't even tighten the cap. The battery and the cap and the battery door just flew off, and it was just a problem, guys. So then I got this new body, and I put the original spindle in there, and I still had to get another rebuild kit. As you can kind of see, there's a little bit. So I ended up signing up for this race. Well, really an organized ride. I wasn't racing anybody. So I had like 55 miles or something, and within like 2 miles, my foot slipped out of the pedal, and my cleat just caught the battery door and just yanked it out, and I never found it. It stripped this out, and that was it. I wasn't gonna buy another rebuild kit. I might sell this spindle on eBay because it's still probably worth like 75 bucks. But that's that. So at that point, I'm done with these Garmin pedals. And what I used, so this gave me single-sided pedals. So this is just the left, and for the right side, I was just using this Look Keo, and the clips, the cleats are compatible. So that's how I was doing that. So long story short, guys, I'm done with these Garmin pedals. I do like Garmin. They're actually they're headquartered near my area, in the Kansas City area. So I got Garmin head unit. I forget which one this one is. It used to be like a top one. I forget the name. Garmin headlight, Garmin Varia, rear light / radar. Let me see what this is. Garmin Edge 1030 Plus. That's what this is. So anyway, I am still invested in the Garmin line. Long story, well, it's a short story, but back in the day when they used to have all the GPSs for the cars that you set in your dashboard, it was really big on that. This is probably like 2004. I interviewed for Garmin to be tech support, and I didn't get the job. I got past the first interview. They seemed really happy, and I didn't get the job. So I was kind of salty at Garmin for many years because of that. But that was the only job I ever interviewed for that I didn't get the job. So I really haven't had that many jobs in my life. But anyway, the job I have now, I had for over 15 years. So anyway, guys, so this is the solution. This power meter is by Stages. It's not Garmin, but it will work with this just fine. At least that's my hope. It should be no problem. So that's what we're going for today, guys. So that whole conversion, it threw me for a loop. I thought I would just take this out, and if I had to get a new bottom bracket, I'll just throw a new bottom bracket in there. But this is why that really wasn't that simple. So let me try to get an angle. So guys, this particular bike is a Specialized Roubaix 2014, and it has press fit. So this wasn't something I could just simply screw out and just screw in a new bottom bracket. So I wanted to go ahead and leave this press fit in place. So these adapters will go inside of there, and then I can use my new crankset. So that's kind of what I had figured out, and it really wasn't super easy or known how I would achieve that. So that's kind of why I wanted to make the video. But like I said, I did want to spend some time talking about what I'm doing while I'm doing it. So, like I said, guys, these are made by FSA Mag Exo 24 millimeter. And this kit, I've seen others, and it seemed like maybe it came with dust caps. So I was thinking about using my old dust cap to kind of keep some of the dust out of this sealed bearing. But I also seen people use these without it. So I think I'm gonna go without it, guys, and just see how that goes. And you know, if I gotta replace these bearings at some point, I'll just replace them. That's not a huge deal. So these do have a left and a right. At least I thought it did. No, it doesn't. These seem completely the same. All right. So guys, I'm not a bike mechanic. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I felt like I've done some research. I'm not, got to do any more. I mean, I will do more, but I'm going to put this in. If I have problems, then I'll do more. Let's see. First thing I'm going to want to do, I need a mallet. Where the hell? God damn it. Here we go. Shit. Okay, got that mallet. And I'm gonna kind of clean some of this grease and grime out. I don't want to hit it with brake cleaner because I don't want the brake cleaner getting inside and washing away any grease that's actually inside here. Yeah. Man, it's like my frame kind of took a beating. There used to be something right here. I forgot what that is, but it come off. I don't know what that was. But a couple times on my frame, my chain jumped, the sprocket, the chain ring, it kind of scraped up my frame a little bit. Yeah, oh man, this battery is fading fast. Okay. Let me pause. Okay. All right, so I'm not gonna put any grease here because this pretty much, as far as I can tell, is supposed to be like a a friction fit, and then this bearing can spin. All right, so this, just trying to get this kind of square, and then use the mallet to pound it on in there. Okay. Actually, I probably should have used some grease because it's pretty tough. All right, I got it in. You know, I'm not using any grease. I'm just gonna commit to it and just keep it. Do the next one. You know what? Use just a little bit of grease. I didn't like how hard I had to hit that. It's that Park Tool grease, guys. Just, you know, use this all over. Man, I don't like hitting that frame like that. I'm not hitting the frame, but it's good though. We're in there good. Okay, so now I'm gonna throw on a little grease on the bottom bracket. Well, this is not the bottom bracket itself, but put some grease on here. My chain is kind of discombobulated. Let's get this straightened out. Need a little adjusting. A little adjusting. Might be in trouble. Okay. Yeah. So guys, I'm not like an expert. Now, these are supposed to be at a certain torque spec and everything, but we're gonna have to just gonna get it good and tight. Good and tight. Alright, bye. Well, I ain't taking the whole book back to work.
I have my stuff in there.
Yeah, alright.
I like my Vaseline. I got some stuff in there.
Alright. Okay, okay. Alright. Put this in here. All right. So got my pedals on. So lower this some. Let's get this damn thing going backwards, upside down. Now let's just take this out. Battery's low. Go to sensors. I'm just gonna do search all. All right, power. I'm not going to calibrate right now. Gosh, ain't gonna lie, that Ultegra is looking good. Look at that. And the bike was sitting right. I need one of those bills to make it stay. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy, we're gonna be out here riding this bike. Dual power meter. Yeah, boy. Power meter both sides. Dual power meter. Man, my headset seems really creaky. Alright guys, so there you have it. It's the Ultegra R8000, and that is with the Stages dual meter power meters. And I installed it on a BB30 press fit with the RSA adapters, and you've seen it in action. I plan on doing some longer rides, obviously, very soon. I'll probably add that to this video before I just upload it. All right, for now, peace out.